Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kanye Sibande and thank you so much for joining me again today. In today's video, I have a young, brilliant man doing the most in everything that he's a part of, Sipho Thanjekwayo. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video today. Welcome Sipho! Finally,
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Hi everyone, my name is Sipho Thanjekwayo. I am from Etoatwa. So I co-founded a non-profit organization called Young Agents of Change. I'm also the founder of Tame Your, a dustbin cleaning business. And I am a student at VET. I'm studying Bachelor of Accounting Science. And yeah, I do a lot of other things, and most of them is just the most.
Yes, man. Yeah, a young man doing everything.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Tame Your. How did the business come about? The idea. Okay. What's the idea behind it?
So I started Tame Your on the 23rd of August 2017. Yeah. I remember the exact date.
Yeah.
So each year I kind of have a celebration.
Yeah.
This is how far I've gone. So yeah, I started Tame Your on the 23rd of August 2017, and basically the idea behind Tame Your was that so what business can you start? Because I wanted something that I can do so that I can learn business skills.
Oh, okay.
And make money in the process. So the easiest thing that I could look at and see a money-making tool was cleaning dustbins. And because it wasn't really a formalized market back in Etoatwa, I saw that, okay, here's a chance, I can do this, I can learn a lot from this process, and I can just make some money from it.
Okay, so you started it in 2017, August, you were in grade 11.
Yes.
Going to matric.
Yeah, going.
Why the hell would you start a business when matric is like the busiest time of your high school life, and a business is also very demanding?
So, I didn't really understand how much work matric would be. And I don't think it was something that I had in mind when I started Tame Your. So I didn't think about how much work I'd have, how many dustbins I'd be cleaning a day, and how that would affect all these other things that are happening in my life. But I think at the back of my mind, the thing was, okay, here's something that you want to do it, and whatever that comes your way, just find a way of juggling around it. But always my philosophy has been that education is to take the number one priority in my life. But also, it just made me think about education in a totally different way.
How so?
So I got to see education as something that goes beyond the classroom. Me running a business and learning from that process is a form of informal education. So, for me the idea was, okay, let's make sure that we have, let's build systems in your life that will make sure that you have the best education, from cleaning your business, cleaning dustbins.
Cleaning your dustbins,
but also make sure that you focus on matric, focus on school, because you need that part of your life going well for other things to go well too.
Okay. So, manje asikhulume about Young Agents of Change. Ne? Who, how did, when did you start Young Agents of Change, and why did you start Young Agents of Change?
Okay, so Young Agents of Change, I'll just say YAC.
YAC.
Yeah, I'll just say YAC. Young Agents of Change is too long, it takes too much energy to say. It sounds way too formal, but I started YAC in 2014. Yeah, I started YAC in 2014 with a
How old were you?
I was, 2014 I was in grade 8, so I was
14.
14, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 14 years old, 2014 I was 14, because I was born in 2000. So I was in grade 8. I remember it was myself, Stelos, Piwe, Bongane. The last person who was there is going to kill me for not mentioning their name, but I forgot. Skis, whoever you are. But it was just 5 of us, and the plan was let's go watch a movie after school. And on our way to Scolo's house to watch a movie, we started, I don't know who came up with the conversation, I can't remember clearly, but we started talking about what's currently happening in our community. What we'd like to see change and what we can do to make the change. And you know, throughout the journey going to Scolo's house, we're just talking about that, we're thinking about that. And when we got to Scolo's house, Scolo took out a laptop and we started writing sort of like a business plan of what Young Agents of Change was going to be.
Yes.
So it wasn't really something that we woke up and were like, okay, yeah, today we're starting Young Agents of Change. And this is it's just something that came off from, I don't know what conversation we were having. But yeah, so before getting into Young Agents of Change, I was an ambassador / mentor for the Kelly campaign, which is a disability rights organization from Cape Town. So I was part of the Joburg chapter of ambassadors and mentors. And basically throughout that 2-year process being with the Kelly campaign, shout out to Gaby for that, I was taught a lot about creating change in spaces where you want to see change. So throughout the 2-year process, we did a lot of project planning and project management, and you know, we also had a chance to run our small programs in our schools so that we can apply the skills that we learned. So I had that knowledge of like running something from the Kelly campaign, and I think that was the good skill or the good experience that I brought into the organization. But the gents and I started the movement, Young Agents of Change. Like it was so informal to the point that the logo that we made for YAG was made from Microsoft Paint. Like it was literally like that. It was just, okay, this is what we want to do, but you know that there are other things that you need to sort out. Like you need to make sure that you have a social media page, all of that. Like I literally went home, I went on Microsoft Paint, and I did it. I did. Yes. I don't know what I did there, but I did it. So the idea was we want to bring opportunities to young people in the townships because that's where we were, and that's where we wanted to see the change happen. And we had 2 main pillars. So we have 2 main pillars for YAG, which is education and entrepreneurship. So all the programs that we do under YAG, they are mainly driven by education and entrepreneurship. But later on, you know, we just became a bit more clear about what we wanted to achieve in these 2 spaces. The idea behind Young Agents of Change was that we want to see change in our community, and we were going to be those agents of change, hence Young Agents of Change.
Okay, so what were the things that you were seeing in your community that you wanted to see change from?
So like from the top of my head now, I think like the biggest problem at the time that we noticed was that there was a high dropout rate. Hence we made education one of our pillars. There was a high dropout rate. There were a lot of those gang violence. So it was also during the time where we had a lot of gang violence back in the Township. This made the news a number of times. I remember it even interrupted our first event that we were organizing as YAG, but we'll get to that at a later stage. So it was high dropout rates. Obviously, gangsterism. Obviously, dropout rates would translate to high unemployment rates. So we saw that as a huge problem, and even though we're not clear with what the solution would be, but I think something special about us at the time was that even though we didn't have all the answers, or even if we didn't have any answers at all, you know, we made it a point that we try to do something, to try and find answers, create initiatives that we thought would bring change. And a lot of what we've been doing, a lot of what we've done has actually created a lot of impact in our community. And I'm very proud of the work that we've done.
I mean, if you guys had all the answers, or if you were waiting for the answers, you were not going to start. And also, it's important to just have a plan and go with it. Wherever the wind blows, just do it.
Just start.
Just start.
And that's also something that happened when I was starting Tame Your. I didn't have any knowledge of business. I didn't have any knowledge of what to do. Like, I remember the first time I was cleaning a dustbin was a dustbin as a car. I was cleaning my mom's bin, my mom and dad's bin. Yeah, I was cleaning the bin as a car. And, you know, I still have the picture of that bin. It took like a before, after type of thing. And if I didn't start cleaning that bin, there wasn't any way that I was going to be good at cleaning dustbins. Right now, I think I'm the best dustbin cleaner in the country. Because I started. I know that's such a lame title, but yeah, I'm probably the best dustbin cleaner you can find in South Africa.
Yes, he is.
And I'm glad that's on record. But yeah, so just starting exposes you to so much learning, so much experience. And, you know, if you're not going to start, you are not going to do anything.
Yeah, you're not.
One of my favorite sayings is that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So that single step, that decision to clean that first dustbin, that decision to start that first initiative, that decision to take the first step really, is what makes it different, is what makes the change.